That's right. It's that time again. What we're going to talk about today, first of all, you a pussy, Rich Holmes. We're talking about David and Michelle today. Where are they? Fucking question of the fucking decade. Because David and Michelle, they're going to be just in total, complete isolation at this point. They have nobody. They're not going anywhere. Wouldn't surprise me if their passport's revoked. Because what they've done, now if anybody's seen the deposition, all right, let's back it up. The deposition, right? That's where it all started. Michelle, we're going to talk about both of you guys today, David and Michelle. You guys created this huge scheme. And now it's all coming down on you guys. All you have left now to do is just stay in hiding, David and Michelle. That's it. Just hide. Nobody's seen you. Nobody's heard from you. Some people have been bringing up some theories. There's some heart doctors over on the East Coast where David is close to. And David, I know you have heart problems, okay? Again, I've never wished anything bad on you, just a long, happy life of health and prosperous living. Because all we've ever asked for is just to see you in prison, man. Put some jail time on you. No matter how little or how much it is. Put some jail time on you, dude. That's it. All right. So the jail time. Hey, what's up? Your point. Good to see you. What up, what up, what up, what up? Talking about David and Michelle, man. Talking about David and Michelle, like where the two shitheads are. What do they have left? It's 2025. The deposition is well over 10 years old now. So it's a decade old, the depo. And we've pretty much known Michelle and David since then. I think my neighbors are coming out. I know for sure Michelle's down in Florida because she's going to feel guarded behind that big fucking castle where she's staying at Avila Golf and Country Club, okay? That's a big ass mansion. It's a fortress. It's good to see you, to your point. It's a fortress for Catherine, or for Michelle. What up, Kill Switch? We're talking about David and Michelle today. Where are they at in 2025? There's very few options for them right now at this point. There really is. There's really no options. They can stop what they're doing or just, I mean, best thing, turn themselves in. Turn themselves in. Walk over to the local police station and turn themselves in. Let them know about all the crimes and shit they've been committing. And just make it easy for everybody. Oh, hey, Marley, what are you doing? He's like, I want to come out and live stream with you. Yeah, that's what the stream's going to be about today. Wherever they are, they're miserable and scared. Without a doubt. Isolated. I saw some videos recently that are fairly new of Joseph and the cult members, but no Michelle, no David. Nope, David's not around. And your point, I'm going to do some research here probably within the next week or two and just see if David kicked the bucket, man. See if St. Peter punched his ticket. Just look into it, see what happened. That's it. 50-50 with him because of his poor health. But wherever he is, if he is around, he's miserable. He can't show his face. I mean, honestly, your point, look how far they've fallen, the whole cult. I mean, what's left? Nothing. Nothing. Right to the moon? Exactly. Okay, good. That's good, your point. That's good. You got the flare down. Badass. Good deal. Yeah, make sure it stays down. Make sure it's consistent first before you even think about it. Nope. Don't let anything stress you. Make sure it's consistent first. And you to the moon, that's what we're saying. Yeah, he brags about people worldwide, right? But how many people are tuning in on his fucking Zooms? 40, 50 people? Oh, I got millions of people tuning in worldwide to David E. Taylor, the fucking gutter walrus. Everybody tune in. David E. Taylor. I'll send everybody to heaven, okay? Yeah, exactly. He brags about millions, but only like 20, 30 people tuning in at a time. Well, no, you know what? On his lives this last week, he was actually buying views, which was kind of interesting to see. Because we know David's a shitbag, and he doesn't get that many people on his streams. But he did. He bought a mad amount of views. On his non-presence on F and Shutaway. Yeah. Hey, your point. You know what's up. I'm always here to help, man. You know that. You know what's up with me. You know what's up. Yeah. I'll text you about some other. Yeah. I'll text you later. Text me later, okay? Let me just get with me. But yeah, City by the Bay and all the trolls that are tuning in. If David, if you're tuning in, and Michelle, if you're tuning in, hey, what's up, Matt Moore? How you doing, bro? I was enjoying that conversation with you and Among the Ashes podcast earlier too, man. We need to touch base on that some more. I think about how these. Okay, we were talking the PPP loans. Remember how David took a PPP loan? Where did that money go? David didn't pay his fucking staff. So David gets a $30,000 PPP loan, right? And it's meant. Those were meant to keep your staff paid, right? That's what it was meant for. David didn't pay his fucking staff. David doesn't pay his staff. So what, he gets away with cleaning money? Like, gets away with a fucking PPP loan? I mean, Joel Osteen, he had the money just to write his back to the government. What was it, like $6 million or some shit? He's like, I'll just write a check back to the IRS. They don't mind. IRS doesn't mind from Joel Osteen. Joel Osteen just write him a check. He's like, yeah, it's all right, no big deal. Joel Osteen just write us a check. Hey, we'll brush it under the rug. Nothing ever happened, Joel. Appreciate you, buddy. But David, no, they'll throw a piece of shit like him in jail. But yeah, no, I'm with you, Matt. Yep. Yeah, 30,000 buys a lot of maxi pads. David's all, God, could you imagine the supply of maxi pads that I could purchase with that? 30 grand's a lot of money. Well, and the thing is, your point is, if it didn't go to keeping the doors open and his staff paid, where did the money go? Where did the money go? To his bank account, to his personal bank account? Did he put it in like some kind of interest savings to make money on it? I don't know. They'll be able to tell eventually. And Michelle, and if any little cult members are tuning in, what's up, man? What's up? Hit that like and subscribe. Let me know you're here. I'll give you a shout out if you're here, one of the cult members. Because Michelle, let me tell you something. I'm pretty much speechless with what I want to say, but I don't. Michelle, how could you? And you know what the fuck I'm talking about. How could you? That's what I want to know, Michelle. And just second of all, who the fuck do you think you are? And Joseph and Josh, who the fuck do you think you guys are? Honestly, who the fuck do you think you guys are? I can't. No, I can't. No way, I promised. Nope. Nope. No, I won't. No, no. I know though, Michelle, and if you're watching, you're. It doesn't surprise me, Michelle, but like, you're fucking trash. You're fucking trash, man. You're fucking horrible. You're a shitty fucking person. You're worse than Catherine. You're worse than Catherine Crick, honestly. And it doesn't surprise me what you did. It doesn't. Not one bitch. Not one bit. It's not bad. She knows I know. She knows I know. Exactly. She knows exactly what the fuck I know. Joseph and Josh, Michelle, you fucking piece of shit. You're dirty, Michelle. No wonder everybody fucking hates you. No wonder everybody fucking hates you, because you were just a vindictive, self-righteous, self-centered little fucking stinky gutter bitch. You don't give a fuck about anybody. You don't, Michelle. You don't give a fuck about anybody except yourself. And all you're doing right now is just keeping yourself safe from fucking law enforcement, pretty much. Because honestly, Michelle, you know what? I can guarantee you, fucking this isn't going to end well for you. Unless by some fucking miracle, Michelle, you actually grew a fucking brain. You're like, maybe I should throw in the fucking towel and work for the other side. But my sources say you're not that smart. Some people think you are. Some people think you have already thrown in the towel. I personally don't think so. My sources tell me you're fucking dumb, you're self-centered, and you're ignorant. My sources also tell me you'll ride it till the wheels fall off, basically. Yeah, I'm sure she did scrub his fucking shit-stained underwear. Yeah, exactly. And the cult members are in here, I think, too, man. I think the cult members are in here. Yeah, she's been sleeping with David. She slept with David after she found out David was sleeping around with other women. She didn't give a fuck. She doesn't. Michelle's a slut. She's fucked all the other dudes in the cult too. She did. She slept with David, and then at the after party, she scrubbed his shitty underwear. It's fucking dirty, bro. To the moon. Could you imagine that? Like sleeping with somebody that does that? It's fucking nasty, dude. And as a woman, Michelle, like, have a little bit of fucking self-respect and dignity for yourself to be like, I'm not sleeping with that fucking slob. But she's like, hey, you know what? I just love the stench. She's like, that's how I find him, is the stench. But Michelle, yeah, Cliff says, I want to touch her with a 10-foot pole. Then we found out, like, Michelle just fucks all the dudes in the cult. Yeah. No, that's no secret. Michelle fucks all the dudes in the cult. Cliff claim it, yeah. Michelle be fucking all the dudes, man. Yep. Oh, shit. Shit. Oh, shit. Holy shit. Oh, man, thank you. Yeah. Yep, Michelle sleeps with the dudes. And then it's like, just imagine, like, Michelle sleeping with all the dudes, man. Just walking around stinky and stinking up the place, man. That's, again, we're talking where are they at? They're in complete isolation, everybody. If everybody really wants to know where David E. Taylor and Michelle fucking Brannon are, they're in isolation. Miserable. It wouldn't surprise me if Michelle is actually to the point where she's actually got to fucking hand feed David. Because David's just in such poor health, man. Again, I don't wish anything poor on the guy. I don't. He did this all to himself. Had he just come out, been a decent person, and not been a fucking piece of shit, we wouldn't be sitting here having this conversation now, would we, David? Or Fadi, or all you little cult members, if you guys are watching. Honestly, ask yourself, where's your apostle at? Where is he? Half of the cult doesn't even know where the fuck he is because he keeps it all a big secret. He's wanting everybody to know where he's at. He's afraid it'll get out and people will find him. David's scared, just like Michelle is. There are videos up. Go to... I needed this break from my PC. That's good, Uncle Jake. Yeah, we're talking about Michelle and David. Where are they at? Where are they at? Complete and total isolation. I was talking with Chris Com earlier. Possibly deceased, but we got to dig that up. But I don't think David's deceased yet. It's just a possibility. I don't want him to be. I really don't. David, I hope you're fucking in good health, dude. I hope you're in good health, but based off what we've seen and your behavior, I don't see you going to Gold's Gym and hitting the fucking rack 3-4 times a week, David. I see you going to the Golden Arch 3 or 4 times a week hitting the rack, but that's about it. Never the gym, never taking care of yourself, your cardio, your heart, nothing, David. You never take care of yourself. If he is still around. I hope he's doing all right, man. But there's a lot of things that I'm seeing on his channel that are leading me to believe that he's not. That he's in very poor health again and possibly on breathing tube. I don't know. Hey, Garfield. He's like, what are you doing, Rude? But for sure, Michelle's down in Tampa. Michelle's in Tampa. Again, it's guarded, it's safe, secured, security guard at the front gate. Then you got to get a gate code to get into the actual property. So there's that. As far as the rest of the cult, looks like it's pretty fractured up right now because David doesn't want anybody knowing the direct details of his cult. Hey, Garfield, what are you doing? He's like, hey, Rich. He's like, hey. He's like, hey, pull my tail. When this all ends for Michelle, if you're watching, guess what? You're not going to have anything. You're not going to have anything when this ends. You know that. I know that. So my question to you, Michelle, like, what are you going to get out of all this when this ends? You think David's going to fucking bend over backwards for you and fucking help you out? No, he's going to throw you to the fucking wolves like he did in the deposition, Michelle. I mean, Michelle, if you really think about it, you technically hold the keys to the kingdom in all this. You can either be a cooperating witness or a suspect in this. There's 2 routes for you in this, Michelle. Witness or suspect. Which one do you want to be in this? So I'll go ahead and be a suspect. Michelle's always looked mannish. Yeah, she's always looked mannish. Yep, getting those big old man cheeks. Michelle probably hits the gym more than David. Michelle, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the gym. David's all, I haven't hit the gym in a long time. She is. She's. I mean, the stress has got to be eating at her too. Your point. Imagine Michelle. Imagine being in her position. When was the last time we saw Michelle? David's birthday, 20, like pre-COVID. That was it when she came out crying. That was the last time we've ever seen her on video or anything, man. She hasn't shown her face. Maybe a couple audio cuts, but nothing to the effect that it's almost like Michelle Miscavige. It's like, where's Michelle? And she has been. She's almost missing in action, man. She's missing in action. Nobody. Oh yeah, she sold her soul in peace for a little money. Yeah, and a little bit of fucking Jerry Cole Drive from fucking the Gutter Walrus. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Talk about David E. Taylor, cult leader, man. Michelle, Brannon, where are they? 2025. I know for sure their IRS status has been revoked for JMMI. KOGGC, I don't know about that one yet. It still looks like it's active, but the way the IRS is working right now, I mean, I don't see why anybody's been filing taxes. Appreciate you, that boy Randall. Hit that like and subscribe, man. We talk about cults here, bro. I'm not religious. I don't go to church. I do have a bit of a relationship with God, but that's between me and him. And he'll do fit with me as he sees when he punches my ticket, and that's that. What we're here to talk about is how people actually use God to fucking abuse people, bro. And these cult leaders, man. Hey, what up, Chevy 5-Speed? Talking religious cults. My name's Rich Holmes, and I am a pussy. And, well, according to David E. Taylor, anyways, I'm a pussy, okay? You a pussy, Rich Holmes. Dude's got to sit forward because he's got a maxi pad stuck up his ass, right? Oh, man. That's the fucking funniest shit, right? Dude's, hey, check this out, right? Check this out. That boy, like, this dude, this David E. Taylor guy, right? So he wears maxi pads because he didn't wipe his ass, and he comes out on a live stream 6 months ago, last year, August 30th last year. He sits forward, right, and he doxes me. He's all, you a pussy, Rich Holmes. And he's all, I'm going to say him, that's his real name, but he used this other name. He got this other name out online, but yeah, his real name is Rich Holmes, and I'm going to say it. He's all, you're going to die, Rich. You hear me? God going to get you. I'm like, okay, sure, whatever, bro. So now we fucking make fun of him every chance we get. Yeah. Yeah. Because literally, bro, dude had to sit forward. Dude had to sit forward, man, and fucking call me out and dox me. Yeah. God is within, not outside of oneself. That's what we say here, man. It's he's within, not outside. But dude, when the Lord gives you grits in a handbasket, all it takes for a time to heal is good time. So get that. Go for the good times. What up, Lauren Hickey? I feel you, Doug. I don't go to church because they lie or just, yeah. Says William, Holy Spirit will be the teacher. We don't need no man, yeah. Hey, that boy, have you watched Righteous Gemstones yet? Have you watched Righteous Gemstones? Anybody here watch Righteous Gemstones? Watch it. Fucking, you're gonna laugh your ass off. I'm not Roman Catholic, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't practice religion, bro, so I don't know. Don't know, Mr. Frog. We're talking about David E. Taylor and Catherine Crick here, man. You should watch it, that boy Randall. You're gonna laugh your ass off. If you know about the prosperity ministers and all these fuckers, Joel Olstein, Duplantis, it's right up your alley. You're gonna laugh. Laugh your fucking ass off, bro. You really are. You're gonna laugh because it's everything that should have ever been done and written about these fucks. And it's on HBO Max. And Danny McBride wrote the series, man. It's funny. It's hilarious, man. He brought in a lot of good talent to do it, and he pretty much fucking nailed it, dude. Danny McBride nailed it with Righteous Gemstones, and I highly recommend it, man. I'm still watching it. There's a new episode I gotta watch, so I'm watching a new episode, and then I'm watching one of the old ones to catch up. Dude, did you watch Righteous Gemstones? Did you watch Righteous Gemstones, Your Point? Fucking watch it. Watch it. You're gonna You're gonna laugh your fucking ass off. If you haven't watched it yet, Your Point. It's on HBO Max. Watch the first episode. You're gonna be hooked. You're gonna be like, oh shit. And Danny McBride, he wrote the entire series, and he's the main character. It's your Point. I promise you, it's everything we've ever been talking about that on this channel, and it just shows how over excessive everything is, man. Oh, dude, you're gonna laugh. Your Point. I promise. What up, Shun? You're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh. And I guarantee you, you're gonna get all the fucking references. You're gonna be like, no fucking way. Danny McBride did his homework on that, man. He really did. But yeah, anyways, back to David E. Taylor and Michelle Brannon and where they're at 2025. You guys were probably not gonna see much of them, unfortunately. I mean, they were good content for a while, but as far as it goes now, there's not really much of them left. They've gone into complete isolation at this point. And until something happens, man, I'm guessing they're just gonna stay hidden. They don't have anything. They got all these properties. They got the Nelly property. They're just sitting there fucking dilapidated, falling apart. Nobody's ever gonna buy it. I mean, David, what the fuck were you thinking when you bought that place? He's all, hey, I'm gonna pay almost $400,000 over asking price for it. I'm gonna pay cash, even though it's just a fucking shitty rundown house. All I have to say is it's Nelly's old house, and that's exactly why he wanted to buy it, so he could say, hey, I bought Nelly's old house. I own Nelly's old house. I'm a rock star. Look, I have Nelly's old house that he bulldozed the pool on because he got a tax lien put on it by the IRS because he didn't pay his taxes, and that was Nelly. Nelly had the tax lien put on the property. It wasn't David. Oh yeah, that's proof of money laundering. Hell yeah. Hell yeah it is. Buying that Nelly property for over asking price? Fuck yeah it is. Hell yeah. And it was a short sale too, Your Point. It was a short sale. It was a short sale, and they bought it cash. They bought it cash. Yep. And it's not even worth that much. What it cost to fix that place up, like, they lost money on it. That place, it would honestly, and now at this point, the longer it sits there, the more it's going to take to fix up. David has no intention of fixing that place up. What he did, bought it cash. It's going to most likely try to flip it at some point, but I don't think he can because that house isn't worth what he's trying to get for it. That house, I think they were asking like $600,000 for it, and David paid over $1 million for it. He paid way over the asking price for it, that's for sure. He had no business buying that house for what the kind of condition it was in, but again, it's all about clout for him, right? Hey, I'm gonna buy Nelly's old house so I can tell everybody, like, hey, I just bought Nelly's old house, okay? And David, I saw that. I saw that, David. And Your Point, that's exactly what it is. That's direct proof of money laundering. You don't pay almost $400,000 over asking price. Your Point, after Mahesh popped into it, see, I'm not too sure the timeline with Maheshi, Expressi, and Michelle. All that I do know is that Michelle picked up the phone and called Mahesh. How they knew each other, I have no clue. Where they found each other, I don't know. All I know is Michelle made the first call. That's what my source told me. Nope, Michelle made the first call. Michelle was the one that put David and Mahesh in contact. So Michelle was kind of like the liaison, like, to make David feel important, right? Oh, well, you have to go through me to get to him type deal. So, make David feel like Mr. Big Balls, right? So it'd make David feel like Mr. Big Balls for a minute. And then, yeah, Michelle pimped the deal. That's exactly what I was told, man. Yeah. And I have no reason not to believe it, man. My sources were fucking legit. Some of those sources had to fall back into life, and I get it. I respect that. But my sources are legit. And Michelle's in on it. Joseph, David, they're all in on it. They're all in on that whole fucking prostitution ring, man. Michelle was in on it. Joseph, David. I was told Joseph was bringing them in. Joseph was the one bringing the Johns in the back gate. Hey, Daniela, about to Bogdanov, all the way from Sweden. What up, what up, what up? Talking about the gutter walrus and Michelle Brannon, where they're at. For the most part, isolation. Isolation at this point, Daniela. No, it's kind of keeping an open chat about him. Hey, gutless true criminals. The people money wasted makes you sick. Yep. Think of how much money David's wasted of donor money, and it's not even his money. The money that David wasted is the church's money. Because once money goes in the church, you can't use it for your personal gain. And Joseph's fucking pathetic. Yeah, your point. I'll text you. I'll text you. Fucking Joseph. Yeah, you're gonna be pretty pissed. I was. Oh, what'd you think of the Gwen Shamblin documentary, Daniela? Pretty fucking raw, right? Then Tarzan at the wheel of the fucking of that jet, man. Tarzan took them all down in a fucking ball of flames right in that fucking lake. Pretty insane, right? Pretty fucking insane. And what was it all over? Everybody started worshiping up the fucking leader, right? It was all about Gwen Shamblin in the end. And he fucking put Joe Lara, Tarzan, fucking swinging through the jungle with Tarzan. Tarzan took him down, man. Oh, I've heard the church is pretty much, it's not much, dude. It's pretty much kind of like a full-blown sex cult, man. It really is. I heard it's really, yeah, I heard it's not much, man. Not much at all. I mean, dude, fucking Tarzan jumped in the pilot seat of that fucking jet, man. He's like, hey, I'll fly it, even though I'm not fucking licensed or certified to fly it. Hey, I'm Tarzan. I can fly anything. Fuck, he didn't make it 2 minutes. He didn't make it 2 minutes and he crashed the fucking plane because he wasn't certified to be flying it. Dumb fuck, man. If your pilot's not certified, don't get in the fucking plane with them, okay? And you know what? It happens so fast, Daniela. It happens so fast. People get caught up in cults so fast. That's why it's so good to have a healthy support system in your life, man. Because you know what? That's what these cults thrive off of, is they look for people with a lack of support, right? And they know that. They smell it. They sense it. It's a really keen fucking seventh sense that these sick fucks have, man. It's not a sixth sense. I consider it a seventh sense, man. And it's really sick that they can smell this on people. They can smell the damage on people. It's fucked up. It really is, man. Gwen Shamblin was no different. Gwen Shamblin was no different. David's no different. Catherine's no different. These people can smell the damage a mile away. And they fucking love it. They love a fucking beat down woman or a drug addicted dude. Fuck. Fucking prime real estate, man. Prime motherfucking real estate. Huh, Marilyn? She says, yeah, Dad, prime real estate. I'm with you, Daniela, but I'm sorry, to focus a ministry around weight loss, like, what is it really about then at that point? Right? What is it really about then at that point? Is it about fucking weight loss, or is it about really fucking spreading the gospel? To me, when Gwen went over to weight loss, I'm like, bitch, you should be running your own fucking, like, exercise channel then or some shit. See, and that's the thing, right? You put an abused person in a position of power, what are they going to do? They're going to do what they know best, and abuse is what they're going to do. No, I'm with you either. I'm not saying she's excused, but I'm with you. You know, I believe, like, we have the ability to break the cycle. I believe some people don't want to, or they don't know how. But I think Gwen could have quickly broke the cycle, be like, you know what, I'm not going to do that. But she went the opposite route. She did. The abused became the abuser. Just like Catherine Crick, the abused is now the abuser. The prey is now the predator. The fucking cards have swapped. The roles have swapped. Gwen Shamblin did the same thing. It was like the prey had become the predator. Just like Joni Lamb, the prey became the predator, right? David, Michelle. Hey, Irie Dread, how the fuck you doing, man? Good to see you. Hit that like, subscribe if you're new. We're talking about David E. Taylor cults. Where are they 2025? And Irie, isolation. Complete and total isolation. They don't have much left, man. They really don't. There's not much to report on them anymore. They do. I saw Mariah and Joseph, Hey, what's up, Benjamin Wu? Good to see you, bro. Hit that like, subscribe too, man. He gave me a list called How Do I Get Healthier. Hey, what up, P Nurse? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, we're talking David E. Taylor, JMMI, KOGGC, Michelle Brannon. Where are they? What are they doing? What's been going on? Yes, essentially the campus of the Harvest is defunct. The only people that showed up were his own fucking cult members. Yep, absolutely. Yep, they're rerunning old videos of it. Last time I seen it, it's a fucking ghost town. It's a skeleton crew basically. And David, I have been by there recently. Real recent, Dave, you just didn't know it. You just didn't know it. So yeah, the campus down in Houston defunct. Yeah, I don't care. What's up, Benjamin? If it's dumb, I'm just not going to answer it. I promise you that. Okay, I'm a firm believer if there's no such thing as a dumb question, but if it's a dumb question, I'm not going to answer it. Yeah, so we saw Steve, Joseph, and Mariah this weekend, and Nate, of course. Nate Plaster. Mm-hmm. Yep, we got to see them. I don't know. That's a dumbass question. I'll go ahead and just delete that. It's a dumb question, Benjamin. So yeah, the Houston location is pretty much defunct. Yeah, yeah. And Nate, he's just one of the little cult cucks, man. Same. What were they doing? Talking about the Cancer Crusade coming up. I think that's the one time if David comes out, we'll see him. But like I said, man, Irie, y'all, I got a gut instinct right now that David's not well. David's not well, man. I really feel that. Fuck, man. Michelle, you bitch. Yeah, the Cancer Crusade. It's David's once a year Cancer Crusade where he goes in grifts telling everybody he can heal cancer and shit, but it's all fucking lie. Yep. That's what it is, P Nurse. Watch it, bud. Yeah, watch it. Careful. Let's see. He doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't heal it. He's full of shit. Yeah, they're actively looking for people to attend the Cancer Crusade. Like, look, there's nobody there. See, this is why I think David isn't well, is because the information I received recently involved Michelle. Involved the lack of Michelle, let me say that. I believe Michelle's taking care of David. Like, David's sick and Michelle is his caretaker. David is gonna, David probably has Michelle taste his food for him. You know what? And that's where we're at with it, P Nurse. Like, some of these people, Catherine Crick, fuck, look at her. Multiple personality disorder, that's clear. Schizotypal, narcissistic personality disorders. So, they were speaking from, I guess, Houston. That's what they said, but I think Joseph, Mariah, and Michelle and David are all at the mansion in Tampa. That's what I think. Yeah, Michelle needs to be committed. Houston, no, they took the big screens down. No, there's no screens. But yeah, the big screens are Taylor. So there was Steve and Taylor. Joseph and Mariah were possibly at the Tampa location. And then Nate and Paul were at Houston. That's what I think that layout was. No, Steve was in Taylor. I think Joseph and Mariah in Tampa. And then I know Joseph and Mariah were in Tampa. Yes. So is Josh. You want to know why? Because David doesn't want the whole... It's about a cult, Mark. David, he breaks them up because he doesn't want everybody knowing the entirety of the scam, right? What would you do? Like if you knew you were about to get popped, right? You'd break up all the criminal activity, right? You split the lock and key up. That way nobody knows. Yep, they did. They sure did. They took all the curtains down. They took all the curtains down. You could see straight through the hotel now. And again, it's a skeleton crew. Are you talking about Koresh? We have talked about Koresh, man. Right now we're talking about another one named David Taylor, and he's just as bad as Koresh, dude. He's got his cult tied up in a hotel in Houston, and he's calling it fucking church, bro. Nobody can get in or out except people part of this cult. And when you look at this place, bro, it actually looks like fucking Waco, bro. Kel Storm all the way from the UK. Yeah. He's pretty bad news, bro. He's pretty bad news, man. And we're just trying to warn people about it, man. I don't go to church, Mark. I have my own relationship with God, but that's between me and him, man. It is. It's a way about trafficking. You're absolutely right, Mark. We've brought it up many times over on this channel. Human trafficking, force, fraud, or coercion. What's the best way to start a trafficking gig? Hey, man, run it behind a church. Run it behind a church. That way when the government comes after you, you hold up your little 501c3 paperwork. Be like, oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm a church. I'm a church. You can't touch me. We're protected by God. Be like, no, fuck you. Fuck you. No, you're not. Our Constitution says we're to protect religious freedoms. It doesn't say anything about us not taxing them, man. And anybody can go and look that shit up. Go look that shit up. It says nothing in our Constitution that we're not allowed to tax the church. Yeah. That's why I never saw lots of cars. There's just a bus, and they took that away. You're right, Sean. They did. They don't have the cargo vans there anymore. You're right. One time there was a U-Haul, and they had 2 Sprinter vans there. You know, I don't think it's a criminal organization. I think David is a criminal organization. Our local cult leader is also a CPA, so, oh, nice. Know how to launder money. Yeah. Exactly, David. Jesus' best friend couldn't even show up for his fucking the risen day, man. Go figure, right? Go figure. David claims to be Jesus' best friend. We might be getting some more rain. We need it. We need it. We need it. April showers bring May flowers. Hell yeah, it's Easter, bro. It's Easter. Fuck, it's Easter. That's one of his biggest money grabs. I mean, Easter is a big money grab any day for the church, man. That's the holy day of the fucking year, man. That's when Jesus rose from the dead. Easter. Josh is his son. Josh is David's son. Okay, Sean. Hey, bro, just keep an eye on it, man. I'm down there every so often. A couple times a month, a few times a month. Hey, get with me, man. Hey, Sean, my information's in my channel. Drop me a text at 314-492-3356. It's a Google Voice number, bro. But I'm in Houston quite a bit, dude, because I live in San Antonio. So I'm out there quite a bit. Whenever you're by there, bro, just keep your eyes on it, man. Now that you know about it, that place is a cult. It's human trafficking, and they were moving people in and out of that place at one time. They were pulling tricks, dude. They were turning tricks out of that fucking nasty-ass hotel. They were doing it between that place and the telephone road with Maheshi Expressi. It was, where's Uncle Jake? He helps me with the addresses sometimes. It's the Lotus Inn. That's the name of it. It's the Lotus Patch Inn, my friend, right? You want to go to the Lotus Patch Inn, you can get the 2-for-1, you can get crabs, and you can get a blowy, my friend, right? But you need to go past 9 p.m., okay? Go past 9 p.m., you can get a 2-for-1. Your point. Your point. Your point. You get me? Yeah, we remember Jim Jones. Yeah, we've talked about Jim Jones. Yeah, absolutely. And David has isolated these people. Yeah, Your point says Michelle's a first string Hall of Fame cunt. Hell yeah, she is. She is. Michelle Brannon is a first string Hall of Fame cunt. Absolutely. Oh, okay. Okay, Sean, you do. Yeah, keep that off channel, your point, please. But yeah, you get me? Michelle gets the cunt of the fucking Millennium Award, man. She does. She gets the cunt, she gets the Cosmos Cunt Award. Maryland, whole church shut down, filled with beer cans and ladies. Yeah. Okay, Sean, that's cool, bro. Oh, you know the telephone location too, the Lotus Inn. Okay, Sean, here's the deal, bro. My sources, they were telling me, I don't know what was going on, but the fact that fucking Maheshti Expressi showed up to our fucking audit that one time, that raised a lot of red flags. We're like, who the fuck is this guy? Dude. Very, very curious. And once he showed up, it changed the whole ball game, man. It was like that Mahesh showing up that one time. Mahesh showing up that time, it silently blew off the pressure lid on the pressure cooker, man. It really did. The day that Mahesh showed up, I don't think so, man. I think they cut ties with Mahesh, or Mahesh cut ties with them. No, no, it was a criminal activity. It was a criminal enterprise. They were turning tricks out of a hotel, man. They were turning tricks out of a hotel. When Mahesh showed up, like I'd put some theories out to some of my sources who are they. And I was like, dude, this seems like they're like, this guy runs a pay by the hour hotel. Like, what the fuck is he doing? Are they running tricks out of there? They said, hey, let me get back to you. Like, all right, cool. I waited for a little while. Dude calls me up one day. He's all rich. He was like, you guys were fucking right, dude. They're running tricks out of that fucking hotel. I was like, you're lying to me, right? You're fucking lying to me. He's like, no. And here's how I know. I'm not going to give out the details, but it made sense. It made sense. And old boy told me, he's like, the front gate's a front. They're bringing him in the back. And Joseph is the one doing it. I was like, no fucking way. After it was all said and done, I was like, you know what though? This doesn't surprise me. It doesn't, because in order for them to make the kind of money they want, dude, you have to go more illegal. And that area, Sean, dude, that place is known for prostitution. Wouldn't be hard. Now here's the thing. David is going to bring in a very exclusive club of people, right? It's not going to be like, these are going to be possibly other pastors, politicians, shit like that, right? When's the last time Michelle? David's birthday, 2022, I think. Irie. Yep. It's 14380 North Freeway in Houston. 14380 45 North. It's just north of Greens Point, maybe 2 miles, 3 miles. There's a military surplus store. There's an electrical supply store, and then the hotel. The brothel is set back from the access road, probably about 100 yards. I'd say easily 100 yards. Now, if you decide to go there, and there's a 75-foot setback, or 72.76 feet. Yeah, religious brothel, P-Nurse. I didn't want to believe it either. Talking about Lobster Boy, David Ridgway. Hey, P-Nurse, what better way to run a gig like that, right? What better way to run a brothel? Put it behind a church. Put all your shit online, right? You advertise online. You don't need fucking public calling cards anymore, man. That's exactly. Yep, between Airtex and Ritchie Road on the service road. Yep. Yep. And yes, their case is being built slowly, brick by brick, because when those bricks are built up, guess what? They don't come down. Sorry. When those bricks are built by they don't come down. Fake lobster. Yeah, absolutely. David has the means to move people around. He has the means to move people around. It'd be too easy. He has the means. Make the money. Moving people is a lot more fucking profitable than moving drugs now. David Taylor. Yeah, the feds play to win, and they won't show their hand early. Nope. Look at what happened to Diddy. Look what happened to Diddy. He fucking walked out of that. He walked out of that hotel lobby, and the feds all just surrounded him. All his entourage were like, "What the fuck we gonna do? Fucking feds roll up on you like that? You ain't doing shit but having a bad fucking day." Like, imagine when Diddy got rolled up, man. Imagine when Diddy got rolled up. What the fuck are you gonna do when the feds fucking mob up on you like that? Not a fucking thing. Like, I give up. No, David E. Taylor. No, not the wrestler. No, David E. Taylor. Yeah, David. Yeah, Diddy's case is airtight. He ain't getting out. Not with the fucking 16-year. What was it? Since 2008. Yeah, 2008. So they'd have been investigating Diddy for over 16 years, man. When they busted him, feds play a very, very long game, man. They'll sit back. They'll wait. They're like, all right, we'll wait. We'll watch too. That's what the feds will do, man. The feds play a very long game. They'll fucking play a long ass game, man. They'll sit and watch and wait and just. And you know what? Here's the really cool thing about what David's done. He's pretty much put all his business out online for everybody to dissect. That's the cool thing about these dumb shits that are doing these criminal activities online and posting it. Is now that it's public information, the courts love that. Cops love that. Investigators love it. I don't know, Danielle. What do you think? I know what David's not doing. I know David's not having a good time. I know David's not having a good time, that's for sure. I know he's not. I can guarantee that. Again, I've been keeping in touch with these sources, and some, again, don't want to be mentioned for obvious reasons, right? They're there, they're watching on the background, and they're fucking rooting us on. And you guys know who you are. We're here fighting still for him. And I just wanted to bring some more attention to David and Michelle. Oh, he's a fucking degenerate sack of shit, P-nurse. He is fucking horrible. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, yeah. When they go after you, they do their work. They're a little slow to do it, but it's you have to have A, B, and C plus X, Y, and Z, right? That's exactly what I've been told. In order for this to work, you go to they, right? And they have bosses, right? They go to their boss, and their boss says, okay, I need this, this, and this. Okay, now bring me this, this, and this. And they have to have all those, they have to have all their ducks in a row. Yep. Again, this guy has seen Jesus face to face. Exactly. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing back there? Man's like, I don't know. Hey, what up, Reasonable Descent? Talking about Michelle Brannon, David Taylor. Hit that like, too. Let me know you're here. We're just pretty much talking about the total isolation, man. Yeah, some people believe that he's the only man who has seen Jesus. Yep. Absolutely. There are people who actually think that David is the only man who's ever seen Jesus. And here's the thing. David bought a lot of real estate in a short amount of time after his tax exemption was starting to get revoked. You know what he did? He took all the money out of JMMI bank accounts and put it all into real estate. Yeah, not on the internet like he used to be ever since that case. He used to show up on my feed after I searched him up, always prophecy money. Yeah, Sean. And today we're talking about him. I mean, dude, he from 2022, end of 2022 to now, like, dude just bought up fucking incredible amount of property. Never seen anything like it, man. Never seen anything like it. Now, what some of us do believe is that David is borrowing money off these properties, right? He's buying them, getting loans against them, and then ditching out on the loans, which I could see that happening. But the Tampa mansion's on the market as far as we know. Yeah, he loves wealth, man. He loves wealth. Well, he needs money to buy donuts. He needs money to buy donuts. No, dude, he settled that case up north in St. Louis. No, Daniela, that $350,000 case, yeah, they settled that one. I don't know what the fuck happened to it. Haven't heard anything. Don't know shit about it. Nope. It's like it vanished like a fart in the fucking wind, bro. Really did, man. I was super bummed about it. That was a big one. David knew we were tracking that one. But here's the thing. I'm also thinking, I don't know. No, it said, because it said like the parties are responsible for everything. Excuse me. Yep, Vicky Yohe was a part of it too. Yeah, they're out there doing dope together, Vicky and David. David even said that, yeah, Vicky was on drugs when she was here because I know she was. I'm like, yeah, you're fucking doing them with her. Yeah, Vicky Yohe. Yeah, David. Well, we know David. What kind? You want my opinion? I think they were doing uppers, probably some ecstasy. Yeah, probably some Molly. That's just what I think, based off my past experience with it. Here we go. Texas thunderstorm. Fucky. Fuckity yee yee. Means Daddy, I think it's gonna rain. We should probably go inside. But yeah, no, we know. Absolutely, P-Nurse. Now, okay, P-Nurse. Imagine that brothel is a one-stop shop. Pay, hey, you know what? You can come here. You pay 30 grand. We'll give you the punani and the party favors. And the privacy. Punani, party favors, and privacy. 30 grand, bam, cash in hand. You can come here and sleep with any woman you want for the whole week. Don't leave bruises on them. Don't do none of that, but you can take your pick. It's that easy. It's that easy. That place is going to get shut down, and there's some other information we found out too about it, that those people, yeah, exactly. Yes, it does. Yep, to make the brothel fun. Yep, David being the candy man, right? You have some connections to the street. You can get product, bring it into the brothel, right? One-stop shop, man. Fell to pieces. The victims with all speak out. And that's time. We never force the survivors to come out and speak. They really do have to do it on their own time, and we respect that, man. We really do. Because we know it's not easy to come out and speak about this, man. People haven't said, like, fuck, man, I fucked up. I was fooled. These guys got me. And it happens, man. We get it. No need to feel foolish. But these fuckers are master manipulators, man. Oh, yeah. No, it took Cliff years. Big shout out to Cliff. That's my boy. My boy Cliff. Yep, Facebook. Absolutely, Peters. Fuck yeah, Facebook. Bam. Facebook, social media. Social media, bam. Troll their Facebook accounts. Yeah, just like that, bam. Hook, line, and sinker. Yep. Absolutely. Hook, line, and sinker, man. And it's easy. Even Cliff had said when David found out Facebook, he's like, fuck, he was like a kid in a candy store, man. He was on Facebook all day, every day, just fucking spamming people's accounts. And that's what they do. This cult actually spams Facebook with fucking just mad accounts, man. Yeah, David never seen Jesus face to face. He's so full of shit. Yeah, it's a thing. Yeah, P-Nurse. You know, I don't know, man. Sean, that's what I'm trying to figure out, bro. I don't know. My firm belief is like he just wanted to speed the downfall of his cult, because my belief is that cults come to Texas to die, man. Hi, Marilyn. I just, I, dude came to fucking Houston, where I wasn't far from, and thought it was just gonna be okay. He brought the heat on himself. I plan on doing more protests too, I think. I think I might do one next time I go down, actually. We'll see. We'll see. Sean, if you want to protest with me, I'll hit up some other people too, see if they want to go. Because I still have the signs made up too. They're in my closet. They're in my closet. I still have those signs, man. I still have them all. They're still on the pics. I still have them. Yeah, more heat. Yeah, more heat. Just keep the heat on them. I haven't been down there in a while to protest because it's just, there's not much to protest anymore there. I mean, we could still put heat on it and let people know that we're still paying attention to it. Because I've done everything. I've called the tax offices. I've called the county commissioners, everybody. I've called fucking local offices, told them like, hey, what the fuck are you guys doing about this place? They're like, oh, they're a traveling church. No, the fuck they're not. They're laundering money and they're using your fucking tax exemptions to do it. Nobody will ask the questions we are, man. That's what's kind of fucked up about it. Okay, David, I will. Yeah, no, I don't think we're going to see much of David's cult. Yeah, exactly. What traveling church needs a hotel? David, if you're traveling, why the fuck do you need a hotel? He's all I need is a jump off point. Okay, jump off point. Where is he traveling to? David hasn't been seen in almost a year now. Man, this is Daddy. So hi. So I love my daddy. So hi everybody. So I'm Marilyn. He's eerily quiet, right? He's eerily quiet. No, I don't think the Cancer Crusade the Cancer Crusade will never be in person. Hey, thanks, Cute Potato. Hit that like, subscribe, man. Yeah, the Cancer Crusade, nah, it ain't gonna be in person. I mean, David might show up. He might show up, maybe, but he's only gonna be in his little space, maybe sitting in his chair. Maybe he can play Fat Bastard the next Austin Powers. I think instead of Fat Bastard, they'll call him the Fat Pastor. Oh, man. Poor David. He became his own glutton, man. Dude, he did it to himself. He did it to himself, man. All he had to do was come out and talk to us, and he couldn't do that because he was fucking above everybody, and that's... He's a glutton. Look at what he did to himself, David. Had he just listened to people around him... And I know for sure he's not healthy, man. I know that because my sources told me they were worried about his health back in fucking 10, 15 years ago. He was having health issues. Everybody told him, hey, just be careful, man. Like, you need to take care of yourself. Well, I think David's trying to outdo Robert Baratheon and literally eat his way into eternity. Someone has talked about this. David's performance-wise, probably shot because he's just unhealthy, not taking care of himself. Oh, man. And Michelle, you sleep with him? How? Yeah, but David eats the whole fucking box with the pizza, okay? It's like David, like he just sees like the pizza guy's gotta like fucking leave it on the doorstep, man. Type of people that film little girls without permission. Prophet, and I kept explaining why filming permission exists. I know, right? I love it. What up, Eric? Great. Nah, Michelle's not, no. She's too godly, dude. I mean, she could be. She could be. Michelle could be fucking... Yeah, she could go both ways. Hmm? But I don't know any chick that would want to go down there. Dude. Nasty. Oh, man. Michelle. I don't want to think about it. No, she loves David. She loves David. No, but she fucked a lot of the guys in the cult, though, too, David Ridgway. David Ridgway. She dumb, Michelle. sources we got said Michelle fucked a lot of the dudes in the cult. Good portion of them. Michelle's like a doorknob. Everybody gets their turn. And that's what happened. But from now on, I mean, as far as this cult goes, yeah, he's nothing but a pimp. Exactly. A pimp in hiding. Yeah. A pimp in hiding. Yep. He's just pimping. Yep. Living. He's close to Michelle. He's going to be close to Michelle. Because Michelle's going to be his caretaker, man. She's going to be the main caretaker. She's going to be the one that calls all the fucking shots. And again, it would have surprised me if they got David down there in that mansion and he's sick and laid up in a fucking bed, like just counting days pretty much. Something tells me David had a heart attack, man. Something tells me he had a heart attack. Not recently, but originally. Remember when he came out from hiding, he was like, "Oh, hello. I'm not on deathbed." But yeah, he was. Kidney problems, absolutely. With the way David was dealing, dude, kidney problems, overweight, visceral fat. I was doing some research on visceral fat. It's so bad. Oh my God. It is. It's so bad. It surrounds all your internal organs, man. Look it up. Look it up. Look up what visceral fat does to the insides of your body cavity. Oh my God. It compresses all your organs, man. It does. And David is a prime candidate for that type of condition. And I looked it up and it's showing like images. I'm like, whoa. It wasn't showing like real images, but like depictions and shit. Not good, man. Not good. And David, he's not eating healthy. He's got high cholesterol for sure. Probably suffering from fucking hyperlipidemia. He's for sure fucking type 1. Short, very wide, eats like a pig, exactly. He's probably going to be insulin dependent but uncontrolled. I could see David being insulin dependent but uncontrolled too. And that's, you know what that does to your blood sugar? Fuck, it just shoots your blood sugar through the roof. It would surprise me if he's walking around with a blood sugar just average at 500, which is fucking extremely dangerous. My dad, prior to his passing, he was walking around with average blood sugar of 600 because he wasn't taking care of his diabetes. Very serious. It's very serious. You start getting confused and shit, man. It's called acetoacidosis. And you just go into fucking, it's bad. I could see that happening to David, right? A compounding interest with his health, man. That's what would happen. You got hypertension for sure. Fucking heart. His heart is probably the size of a fucking basketball. Yeah, his blood like maple syrup. He's probably got a few clogged arteries. He knows Juanita Bynum's godmother. She got a check for $3 million. Oh, that's why he was sucking up to her to get money off of her, huh? Yeah, but she's trash, bro. Juanita Bynum. Yeah, I don't know what the eye blinking's all about. Where he's like, I can't even do it. He's like, I'm an apostle. Got to blink a bunch of times. But yeah, his health, no good. Appreciate you, David. Yeah, drug use causes dry eyes, but no. David, yeah, and that's one thing I've been researching. Yep, diabetes causes blurry vision. Yep, you can have eye issues. There's something called ophthalmopathy. If David's suffering from thyroid issues, that can also cause eye problems. Fuck, we could talk all day about David's health. He could probably have gout in his feet because he's overweight and he's not exercising. Hey, don't worry about what other people are doing. And all it would take, when you're diabetic, right, and you get a foot sore or an ulcer, like, it's very serious because the diabetics don't heal as fast, okay? Now, say David got a foot ulcer, right, and he didn't take care of it, fuck, it's game over. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen in my family. My uncle got a foot ulcer, went from his foot, they had to take his leg, and then eventually it was ultimately his demise, man. So there are a lot of things that could go wrong with David if he's not taking care of his health. I still firmly believe something happened, man. I firmly believe something happened to David, which is why Michelle's so hidden. Diabetic neuropathy, yeah, that's another thing that can happen too. Yeah, yep, yep. And it happens so fast. It goes. You get an ulcer, it goes gangrenous, and then you just got to get your leg amputated, man. It just kills you. And eventually, I mean, diabetes eventually kills you, and it's a chronic condition that doesn't go away. But yeah, diabetic neuropathy. Yep, that's what happens. Yep, yep. That's what happened to my uncle, man. Well, no, he actually died. How my uncle died of diabetes, he was actually at dialysis. And when they were transferring from one room to another, the story I got was that he lost oxygen for like that golden 7 minutes, man. He went fucking brain dead. Like he was I think he was starting to make somewhat of a comeback, and he fucking died at the dialysis center, man, while he was there getting fucking treatment. The nurses fucked up, didn't have his oxygen on, what the fuck ever. That's that. That's that. 7 minutes. It was that golden 7 minutes that they didn't have oxygen on him. That's how it happens. It happens that fast. 7 minutes, man. That's like driving to the fucking store and back. Yeah, that was years ago, though. No, we talk about David's health conditions. These are very real situations, David. That's why I always say it. I don't want anything bad to happen to you because I've seen it happen. I don't want that to happen to you. David, I want you to go to jail. Take care of yourself, please. Don't let that happen to you, man. All right? So with that being said, David and Michelle, like, stay in hiding. I mean, David, if you are still around, I don't even think you have the nerve to show your face anymore, man. I think you finally figured out that we've just shamed you into a fucking deep, dark lobster hole that you're never going to get out. See, and that's the thing. If you take care of yourself and you're diabetic, guess what? You can live a nice, long, happy, healthy life, man, but you got to manage it. Diabetes is a manageable condition, but you got to take care of your shit. Like David says, his wife got hers as 9. Got the pump 30 years ago. She's 51. Looks like she's 45 because she takes great care of herself. That's what it's all about, man. Take care of yourself. Make sure your insulin's good. But again, if you're uncontrolled, like I think David is, fuck, man. Being an uncontrolled diabetic, it destroys your fucking nephrology system, man. It fucking just destroys your kidneys. Rips apart your filtering system, man. So bad. And David, I could see him drinking fucking sodas all day and shit like that. And that's just the worst for it. That's just the worst. So it's a good reason why we don't see David anymore. Because the last time we seen him, your point, remember, he was like laying back in his chair like this because he couldn't even like the visceral fat was literally crushing his organs. Like he had to lay back so he could like catch his breath, man. Like that's how shitty a shape he was in. Like imagine having to lay back. Fuck, man. David, so I don't mind. Get to lay down. Yep. Life sucks then. And you can go back and watch the last time he was out, Daniela. Like he was sitting up and he has to lay back. You could see it was like a relief for him to lay back. And that's what I mean. Life sucks for David. If David's still around, life is fucking shitty for him. I love, for example, cleaning my house, put a podcast on running around. Right. But yeah, so that's David in a nutshell, man. And you're exactly right. The podium, it's just there to hold his ass up. He can't even stand anymore, your point. No, fuck no. Remember, he used to be up and moving around. Remember the one time we said David couldn't even get up and move around anymore? That he was just so out of shape, and then he comes out and does a little fucking dance, but he loses his breath real quick. Oh no, he ain't busy counting carbs. You know what he's counting? He's trying to make sure he gets as many carbs into him as he can. He's not trying to keep them out. He's trying to get as many in as he can. Yeah. But now we've triggered him a few times. We've triggered him a few times, man, and he's done some really funny shit. Yeah, and that's the thing. David's the apostle, so yeah. Well, and here's the thing. One of David's cult members passed away from cancer recently, man. I the cult member was out like with his family and stuff, but it just goes to show that David doesn't possess the power. Oh yeah, renal failure. That's what happens, man. Renal failure. Yeah, yeah, acute renal failure. Shut your kidneys down, man. Shut your kidneys down. That man, that's my biggest fear is diabetes. One of them, but I got my A1C checked. It's at like a 5 or some shit. Yeah. My doctor's like, you're probably not going to get diabetes. Like, you're not even pre-diabetic. I was like, all right, good. That's all I wanted to know. But David, again, dialysis cruises are not as fun. Yeah, no, and that's the thing. Like, when you do things like, yeah. And that's the thing, dude. This guy was so young, man. And that he could have probably got treatment earlier had he got out and went and sought the proper medical care. But they're all stuck up in this cult, man. Like, and again, some of the cult members are good people. Yeah, you see the people like these. I mean, Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor's life is gonna be shit after this. Josh Taylor thinks his life is gonna be all fucking peachy. No, Josh is gonna go down with the fucking ship too when it gets hit. Josh Taylor, you're not exempt in all this. I just want you to know that, okay? And I know what you and your little fuck buddy Joseph did, okay? Who's fucking who? Are you fucking him or is he fucking you, Josh? That's what I'm curious about. I'll bet Joseph's pegging Josh. What you two did, Joseph and Josh, you two little pricks. Josh, I think he's early 30s, man. Late 20s, early 30s. So you met Josh Taylor? No way. So you actually met Josh Taylor? That little son of a bitch. Fuck him. Little fucking eraserhead looking motherfucker. Can't stand him. That guy, you know what that guy did? He got in the back of the Suburban, right, when I was out there doing a protest. And he had the nerve to sit in the back and be like, you faggot. Fag. Yep. Yep. That's Josh Taylor. He's trash just like his dad. They all say it. That's like their main thing. They think it's like a trigger or something. Nope. Nope. Josh isn't gonna have anything for his retirement. Michelle's not gonna have anything for her retirement. They're like, yeah, we're all gonna retire off the back of David. No, the fuck you're not. That's what I was curious about. You said you don't know who David E. Taylor is, but you said you accidentally met Josh. Then a while to escape, and then a while to start coming forward with their story. Yeah, it does. It takes time, man. It does. That's what Cliff told me. It takes time, man. He's like, I had to reprogram. He's like, I went at it alone. He's like, I basically had to start from the foundation, man, start it all over again. He's like, I did my own research this time. He's like, I let my own mind do the walking. That's good. I think that's fucking powerful. It's good that he did it that way, man. You don't need a pastor or a priest or anything. You can just open the Bible up, man. You can have your own relationship with God. You don't need David Taylor or Michelle Brannon. Yeah, Peaners, how'd you meet Josh? That's a good question. Your point, good catch. Hi, I know you're so cute. So I never heard of David Taylor, but I met Josh. I met Josh. And Josh is just as big a piece of shit as his dad. Yeah, I know. I know, Daniela. Yeah, and your point. Yep. I didn't catch that, man. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad I never got to meet David. He probably fucking stinks really bad. I mean, the dude wears maxi pads. That's about as degenerate as you can get as a pastor. He's like, hey, I need to wear maxi pads because you know what? I'm just not gonna wipe my ass. I mean, come on, David. That's just whether you can't or you don't want to is two different things. But if you can, David, you just should. Don't make people clean up your shitty pads. Okay, that's fucked up, dude. That's fucked up, David. Okay, you'll elaborate in a second. Yeah, we're curious all of a sudden. I'm telling you, man, we're curious. When people say shit, we're like, what? You met Josh? Oh, you're running? I know David's got like little T-Rex arms. David's got little T-Rex arms. Well, if that's the case, right? Get one of those things that like it's an extension where you can like reach back there and you can wipe, right? You saw a wrapped new panty line on the sidewalk in my walk out of David. Oh, that's too funny, man. You're like, you know what? I'm kind of happy because now my everyday life doesn't consist of shit invaded by David. Prior to me working, I'd see shit, and it would remind me of David or Catherine. Now that I don't really deal with that so much. You're right, Daniela. These cults are like mini North Koreas. They are, dude. They are. They're like mini North Koreas. Have that little extra wiping arm contraption. Yeah, they do, and it works. It works. It works. That's what it's there for. It's so because it's like, dude, you got to keep yourself clean, man, right? Like you got to keep yourself clean, and I get it. But David, just go buy the contraption, bro. Don't be ashamed. Like just go get it and use it. It's okay if you can't wipe your ass, bro, and your hands are too short. Just go get the little tool. You put toilet paper on the end of it, and it bam. It's even got like a curve to it, David. I mean, or you could just have Michelle wipe for you. That's always an option too. Michelle, do you wipe for him or do you change a pad? Michelle's like, I do both. Hey, Mr. Palad, why are you watching somebody that looks like Obama? Appreciate you being here. Right? At least take 2 showers a day, right? David's on, no, I usually take 2 showers a week. Yeah, healthy people shit so perfect they don't need to wipe. Man. I don't know. Even if you're healthy, man, you should still be wiping your ass. Sorry. David's like, well, I'm the healthiest man in the fucking world, okay? So I don't wipe my ass. He's like, go get me some poise pads, everybody. But yeah, where's P Nurse at? I'm real curious how she met Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor, where are you from? Are you up from like Taylor, Michigan or some shit? Like, the fuck? I'm curious how you met that guy. We've seen pictures of that guy, man. He looks just like his douchebag old man. Put on that clown suit and shit too, thinking he looks all fucking badass. He's like, hey, look at my carpet that I picked up and sewed on and just threw it on and called it a fucking drape. Josh Taylor is famous from his 360 holding a cat. Oh, that's right. He was holding a cat that one time. That's right. He was holding a cat. He was sitting there holding that cat, right? Hi, Marilyn. Yeah, but I think I'm going to go and wrap it up, man. It's going on 8 o'clock. I got to wind down for the night. Get the dogs ready for bed, and I'm going to start winding down myself, too. Probably have some dessert or something. But Peeners, hit me up. I'd love to know how you just met Josh Taylor. Hi. You're so cute. You're so cute. I know, but you're so cute. I like your ears when they're flapped out like that. You're so cute. I can't even look at her without ground shield. I look at her, she's like, "Rrr." Hi. You're so cute. Oh, don't wink at me. Don't wink back at me, okay? I'll wink back at you. Yeah, I'll be doing some lives more, man. Like I said, I'm working still. Figured I'd do a pop-up live. It was a nice evening out, man. I figured I want to come out and sit in the backyard and do a live. But like I said, I'm working. I'm gonna buy a new setup for the office and the studio. Hi, yes, okay, I get it. And once I get back in, we'll hopefully can take some calls from some more people, man. That'd be really fun. But yeah, Sean, stay in touch, man. We stay pretty active. We're a pretty active community, man. And if you want to get in touch with me, all my information's on my About tab in my channel. Yeah, dude, the more eyes that we have on it, dude, all the time, the better. Because it makes David nervous knowing that people watch that place. Oh, there's all kinds of people watching it now, for sure. But yeah, man, y'all hit me up. Octaloons! Oh, Catherine Crick. Fuck. I don't even want to go there. We just got done talking about David. Yeah. What up, G? I'm new here. We were talking about religious cults, but I was just about to wrap it up. Yo. Yeah, it's going on 8 o'clock here, man. I got to get ready for bed and shit. Yeah. Hi. Hi, Marilyn. You're so cute. Yeah, Catherine. I'm from Maryland. I'm pretty sure Josh, he was from Tennessee. Yeah, that's where they're, Memphis. They're originally from Memphis. Yes, you're right, P-Nurse. They're originally from Memphis. I went to college in Chicago, but I don't think Josh ever went to college. Texas, yo. Texas, America. America. America, bitches. Oh, there's another Josh. There's another Josh. Josh Yee. There's another Josh in there. I'm a white ginger girl. He was opposite. Okay. He's a pretty distinct looking guy, man. You would know if it was Josh Taylor, because that's who it was. Josh Taylor is David's son. Hey, Garfield, what are you doing? He's like, hey, I want to come outside and hang out by the catnip plant that you planted for me, okay? He's all, because I like catnip. I'm a white ginger girl. Garfield's all, I'm a ginger. My ginger cat just walked by. Eight siblings might be different. I think Josh only has one sibling, his sister Destiny. I don't think Josh has that many siblings, no. Probably a different Josh. Gotta figure, it's a pretty big world, okay? But Josh Taylor's, nah, he's a pretty distinct looking piece of shit. You would notice if you seen him. Yeah, but... Oh, my cat is Garfield. He's a fucking Siberian fucking tiger is what he is. Garfield, come here, buddy. Garfield, hey, come here. Yeah, Garfield's a fucking tiger. You want to see a tiger? Look. Look. Look at that fucking thing. It's a fucking it's a fucking tabby Siberian tiger. Look at that fucking beast. Look at him. It's a fucking Siberian tiger. That cat's fucking like 17, 18 pounds, man. When he walks around the house, he lets people know. He walks around like poof, poof. Then he'll sit there, he'll look over at you, turn back, and then he'll just fucking hard blink. You'll be like, just like total displeasure, man. That cat's fully ginger. Yeah, there's another Josh Taylor out there. Learn from him. Oh, your point, you're watching it? 1, 2, I think it's on season 4, I'm not sure. But the first episode of the most recent season, you're gonna laugh, your point. It gets better. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up there because I think I'm gonna go watch the new episode too because the new episode's on. Yeah, keep watching it. We'll have something to talk about. And your point, you'll notice all the religious references. You're gonna be like, that's that. We've talked about that before. Mm-hmm. Yeah, start from season 1. Mm-hmm. Best place to start from. You have to. You got to get the whole story. And your point, pay attention to like some of like the people it's almost like they even are trying to emulate some of the people we see. Yeah, the way the best. It's up. Yeah, the wave pool at the mass baptism. Yeah, it's just fucking funny, right? Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you found something new. Your point. You're gonna die laughing, man. You're gonna fucking die laughing watching that shit. I promise you. It's a good series. It's just the way he portrays it. Oh yeah, watch it. It's Righteous Gemstones. Watch it. It's fucking funny, man. I'm it it probably will win awards, man, because there's a lot of talk about it. It will probably win awards. It's fucking funny, and it hits spot on with just the over excessiveness of what these prosperity fucks do, man. It really is. Danny McBride hit it spot on. He did. It seems that he did all his research pretty well, and he just basically everything was just the wave mechanism kicks up. You know what my favorite part is? He's all, you got to do it quick though, so they get water up their nose. He's like, keep getting water up the nose. He's like, you got to do it quick like this. Yeah, yeah, like the placebo effect. Exactly, Peaners. That's what we talk about, the placebo effect with these cults, man. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. But I'm gonna go and wrap it up, man. It's 8 o'clock now. Y'all, your point, man. I'm glad you're doing well, man. I really am. I really, really am. If you need any, we'll get in touch. Um, yeah, stand by. Watch Righteous Gemstones, everybody. It's fucking funny. You're gonna laugh. And David E. Taylor and Michelle Brannon. David, if you are still alive and breathing, I hope you're well. I hope you're well. I hope you're breathing and you're doing a lot of exercise. And Michelle, I hope you're pushing him to exercise more, because Michelle, this was always about justice. This was never about winning or losing. This was just about justice, righting the wrongs. That's it. Had nothing to do with money, fame, fortune, nothing. Raising awareness, righting the wrong. With that being said, man, y'all have a good night. Catch you on the next